The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Go ahead, Juan. Your thoughts on Donald Trump taking shots at Jeb and Rubio?
This is the candidate from Mad Magazine. This is like Alfred E. Newman jumping in and saying, I'm running for president, and Republicans getting excited. I don't understand it. This is the ruination of the Republican Party. This is a guy who at one point was pro-choice. Now he says he's pro-life.
Oh,
this
please.
is a that's
How
what
many? Everybody flips on issues.
well, let me tell you, he keeps flipping. That comment about the people from Mexico, remember he said we shouldn't take any people from Mexico. We should only take European immigrants. And then he says he has a secret plan to defeat ISIS. He won't say what it is, but he'll say it'll wipe out ISIS in an instant. So, I mean, basically, if you're running to be the head of the clown car, if you're running to say, oh, you know what, I'm going to please Republicans because I'll say outrageous things. I'll demand Obama's birth certificate. What a ridiculous waste of Republican energy.
Points out something very important, though. On a debate stage with 10 people up there,
yeah, he'll bully and he'll boast.
and
I'm the most successful person ever to run for president. Forget about Thomas Jefferson. So what about that George Washington and his victories?
So as one of the other candidates, specifically Jeb Bush, he's going to take some shots. He's going to take some. They're going to end up going head-to-head on the debate stage. I got to think Jeb is not looking forward to it.
I can ask you something. What's everyone so afraid of?
A comedy show for
I
the
don't think
Republican?
it's a comedy show.
It
I
would
think there's
be.
a lot of
He would
important issues that need to be
insult
discussed.
the intelligence of Republican voters and have no chance. Let me just say, isn't it like 60% of Republicans say they couldn't vote for him?
Yes. That is the number. It's 59%.
Okay, so this is beyond self-involved and egotism, don't you think? It's an exercise in like his ego just on fire.
But wait a second.
And it's entertaining.
But you know what? He never said he was going to stop the rising oceans.
No, but I mean...
Somebody did.
But let me just say...
Somebody did. His name rhymes with Barack Hussein Obama. Well, if that's his real name.
That's if he's really born in the country according to Trump. But I'm saying this has no connection to reality. That's why I say it's not good for the GOP. I'm kind of amazed that you guys
I think it's refreshing. I'm glad to see someone else step up and say, you know what, screw China. We're going to go after China. I'm not worried about the $1 trillion debt they hold because they need us as much as we do.
I got to tell you something.
I love his frankness.
You can say what you want. He's made a lot of money. He's created a lot of jobs in this economy. I think you can't fault him on that.
His daddy gave him everything in the world. Right?
I'm almost done, Juan. He's not afraid to answer a question. He has ideas. He has passion, enthusiasm. He's not going to be afraid or intimidated to debate people. I want everybody to bring their best, their A game when they're up there on the stage. I want to hear what he has to say. Plenty of people I know were very enthused about what he said, and I bought into Trump building and made money.
Oh, my God.
But it's true. He's got a good brand. He builds good buildings.
He came into the Fox
Not because he's shaking hands. It's name ID.
But because he's a nice person and he has name ID. He came into the Fox building the other day and came over to say hello to me. And you know what? The people who work in this building, the people who let us in, the people who clean the building, flock to him.
That's, by the way, that's an interesting point. That it transcends. There's something about Trump that transcends race. If he walks down the street, it doesn't matter what color the person is. They go, there's Donald, and I want to be him. I want to be as rich as that guy. It doesn't matter if it's a janitor or the doorman.
Obama has always shunned the idea that Americans are exceptional of our wealth. He's always pushed that back. Donald Trump says, we're going to bring back wealth. Look, is there going to be a President Trump?
Well, kind of like,
it's probably not
like
likely.
Reagan.
My wife says it's going to be Jeb Bush. I get that. But it's nice to see some fresh ideas.
You know what I noticed, though, on his speech? He did ISIS, Obamacare, immigration, Bo Bergdahl. He did the 5 rundown.
All that was left was one more thing.
Yes, exactly.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.